All right, so then let's get started. So welcome to today's onboarding session to the ShiftHub Smart Health Data Space. I'm Alena Bubeck and I'm the coordinator of ShiftHub. And in today's webinar, you will be able to explore the tools and the functionalities of our data platform pilot. And this session is actually part of a series where we provide regular introductory sessions where you can also provide direct feedback. So this is what we offer our user once a month. And as I've already said, it's a pilot, so we value your feedback also here. Also, please feel free to ask questions or reach out to us anytime. Also, we will share updates on these upcoming sessions regularly on our community platform, so you will receive these updates anyway. I've already indicated that we would like to record this meeting, or that we are actually recording this meeting, and we will share the link with this recording after the meeting, also with the user manual, so you will be able to rewatch it while exploring the platform yourself, and also have some material to help you with exploring the data space on your own then. As a very short background, so ShiftHub is a project funded by the European Commission to establish a pan-European smart health innovations and futures technologies hub. And together with several partners, which represent important stakeholders across the smart health ecosystem, our goal is to facilitate the development, ensure the promotion, and really foster the uptake of smart health technologies and services across Europe. So this is a coordination support action. So we're not doing research ourselves, but we're supporting the community here to really bring these technologies and services to the people. And we are doing this by providing a holistic service offer, which is targeted towards important stakeholders of the smart health ecosystem to really support them to bring their technologies and services to the people. And these services can be summarized into these 4 pillars here. The first pillar includes objectives and services which are targeted towards building this European smart health community in general. Pillar 3 is more directed to patients and citizens, and Pillar 4 is for sustainability and replication of the hub, which involves policy stakeholders. But actually, Pillar 2 is probably the one you're most interested in, because here we have services that support the development and the uptake of the smart health project, which is more targeted towards interests of technology providers and developers. So as a very, very short overview, in this pillar, we provide services for generating new ideas for smart health technology. So for example, in our open innovation workshops, or for finding partners for collaborations and matchmaking events. But we also provide services that offer access to health data or finance support. And there are also opportunities for co-creation with the end users, such as in our living labs, or we're giving visibility to already established or developed digital health solutions in our demo day. So if you're interested in any of these opportunities, feel free to reach out or visit our website to get a better idea on them. So this is just a very short overview about the service portfolio ShiftHub has to offer, because today's session is actually focused on the smart health data space, which is our platform to facilitate the access and the exchange to data in order to really support the development of new smart health technologies. And again, I'd like to point out that this platform is currently a pilot, so which means we welcome and appreciate your feedback here, especially in regards to needs, wishes, or demands on your end in order to further develop this platform to make it the most useful for you. So please ask questions or give us any feedback anytime during the workshop or afterwards while you're exploring the platform yourself. And other than that, I'd like to hand over to Sandy, my colleague at Clarop, which are actually hosting the data space pilot.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm Customer Success Manager at Clarop, and I'm here to introduce you to the Smart Health Data Space. So I'm going to share a presentation here, and okay. So the Smart Health data space is a unified and sovereign platform covering the entire data lifecycle. It means that you can collect, store your data, you can structure it, you can manage governance, orchestration, you can build use case, and you can expose your results. So the key benefits of using this data space is that it's a centralized access point. It's really easy to use, easy to add data source, add data set, and you can access to a lot of data worker and data scientist tools to transform data. It cost control, and the most important point, it's secure. So let's talk about security requirements. To access the platform, we need to whitelist your public IP address. That's why we ask for this information in the registered forms. So if your public IP address has been whitelisted, it means that when you arrive on the website, on the platform, you will arrive on a ClearUp login page. If you arrived on a Microsoft login page, it means your public IP address is unknown. So you need to send us your public IP address. If you don't know your public IP address, you can use website like Mon IP Public or My IP Finder, and just send us the serial numbers that appear on the website. You can send it to support@clearup.com. And it's really public IP address, not a local IP address. It's important to secure the access of the platform to the platform. Okay, so now let's go. On the platform, there is 4 user profiles. There is the viewer profile that can only read dashboard. Then there is a business analyst profile that can edit and read dashboard. And the most important one is the data worker profile that can read, edit dashboard, but it can also access to the data catalog, and it can be a data project member and create data sets, create data flow, access to a Jupyter notebook. It can store data, make orchestration, and manage all visualization. Then there is the platform manager. It's also a data worker, but the platform manager can access to the configuration panel, and it can manage user, project, data source, and the governance. So for now, you should all have access to the platform with a data worker profile, and you have also a project that has been created for your company. So you should be data project member of your project. To work data, you can use 2 different workspaces. There is My Studio. It's a personal space where you can test all you want, just train, exercise, or discover new functionalities. It's really it's a sandbox space, and don't use it to really work on data, and use it only to test the platform. Because if you want to work data and build use case, it's better to go in a project workspace. Because in a project workspace, you can work together as a team, add different user member, and you can schedule your data transformation. You can make orchestration. You can manage all you want in the project, your space. Okay, about access right, we already talked about My Studio, about project workspace. Then there is the dashboard. So the dashboard are created inside a project. You can create as many dashboards as you want. And they are all accessible to your project members, but you can also share it to other users. And you can share in reading or editing, depending on what you want. Then there is the data catalog. It's a catalog of datasets that are accessible to all users on the platform. So let's see. Okay, access right to data catalog. So if the dataset is internal, it means that everyone can use it. So you can see metadata, you can preview the dataset, you can export it in your local PC, and you can add it to a project. If the dataset is sensitive or restricted, it means that you need to ask for authorization. If a project manager gives you the authorization, then you can use the dataset in your project and work on it. For the dashboard, you can, so by default, all the project members have access to your dashboard in addition. But then you can share it with other users that are not in your project workspace. So you can share it in edition or just reading mode to all users in the platform. So you can select it manually, or you can share it to a user group. Then it means that if there is a new user in this group, they will automatically have access to your dashboard. Okay, let's start to have a quick demo on the platform. Okay, here I'm on the login page. So this is the ClearUp login page. It means my public IP address is waitlisted. So I can log with my email or with my username. Now I connected on the platform. And first of all, here I see my account. So I'm platform manager, and I can change the language and click on English. So here you can change language. You can see also your profile. So here is your username. So you can also log with this username or with your email. And here you can create a token to share your data with API. So you can create a token and select an expiration date. So, but first of all, we're gonna see how to use the platform. So here is the menu. So you have the catalog data set of the platform. Here you have all your project, application, and here data source and administration is only for the platform manager. So here in the data source, we have deposit. It's a SFTP space, so I can create as more as I want deposit SFTP, and I can use SSH key or password. So if you need to collect data from a SFTP server, you can use this deposit, or we have also other data source. Here we can create, I show you, several connector, API connector, Jira, Microsoft SQL, MySQL, Oracle, Postgre, S3, or SFTP. So when you create this data source, then you will be able to collect data and store data inside a data set. So I can show you here in the catalog. We have only 2 examples of data set, but you can add more data here and select the data source we already we have seen just before. Or you can also, I didn't say it yet, but you can also import local data. So it means I choose a file on my PC. Maybe I can show you something, be a small one. If I try this one, just to show you as it look like. So when I choose my file, I have a preview here of the data. I can select the type of each column, and then I have also here some tools to transpose, or I can add a column or ignore the schema type depending out of what you need. Okay, and then when the data is good, you can validate the steps and just give a name to your data set. So you will be the owner. You can select the data sensitivity and the data classification, depending on the quality of your data, and add a description. After that, I won't do it because it's not, it's just an example. But then when it's done, you will see your data set here in the data catalog, and you can then see all information about your data set, the schema. You can preview your data. You can see all refresh, and you can also add quality rule if you need to check about I don't know if there is empty lines, or if there is, I don't know what kind of rule you want to add, but it's a like quality rule to check your data quality. Okay, so here you can use this dataset or create dataset, and then if you want to transform this data and use it with other data, you need to go in a project workspace. So I will show you an example here, Shifter project example. So I'm in a project workspace. I can see the dashboard, the dataset, the new dataset on my project, and data flow is about process data transformation. Here is the library of a project. So I can see all the dataset I use in my project. So you can also, as we already see, add data from the catalog or from a data source. So if you add a data from the catalog, here you can see the dataset on the catalog. And if, as I say before, if the sensitivity of your dataset is restricted, here you will see a button like ask for authorization. But here it's internal, so I can add it and use it then. I have also work data is to store files. If I need to store a files, I can put it here and create folder, and I can have a preview to my CSV. It's an example. I can also select, move it, and no, not import, but I can export or delete. Here is the data source, so I can connect data source to my project and data quality. So here I have an example of data quality rule. I don't know. Well, let's see which one is it. Okay, it's about unique value in a column name commune. So if I have a unique value in this column, here I will have a check, but here I see that there is an alert, a minor alert, so it means I don't have unique value in my column. Okay, about data. So you can here use all the filter to find your data set. You can filter to sensitivity with a sensitivity. You can filter by classification, date, everything. With you can filter data by origin, so by connectors, and you can sort also by name or by creation date. Okay, then you have the SQL menu. This menu is to just explore your data set. So if you want to check, I don't know, something, you can here make a query. So let's example. I want to know how many commune I have in this data set. I will do like select count. Here I can copy the name of the column and paste here. And I can also copy the name of the dataset. Okay, and maybe I can add a distance and run the query. Okay, and now I have the result here. I can also transform my query into a data flow if I want to keep this query because I know that I will use it several times. So to save it, I can transform it, this query into a data flow. Or I can just close and go to the maybe dashboard section. So here I can create a new dashboard if I want, or just use the dashboard that is already created. I can delete it, I can share it with other user member. So here it's the user group. Sorry, I need to this one. Okay, And here I can see the user of the platform and select the user I want to share, or just select a group. And then I can go to my dashboard, see what it look like. Here I can go to staging to edit. If I stay, if I stay in production, it's only to read the dashboard. Okay, so here I have just an example. But if I want to add something, I need to go to staging. And here I can create new data KPI. So I can select the data set, maybe this one, and then I can select, I don't know, filter top 3 on this one, and here add leaderboard just to show you. Okay, then I have a new tile that I can publish here. If I publish, I will see it when I go back to production mode. Okay, so now I didn't show you how to connect data to this dashboard, so I will show you here in the library. I have a little button. It's called link or unlink. So if I click here, I can connect my dataset to the dashboard. So here I select my dashboard and I click on link. Success. So if I go back to data visualization on my dashboard on staging mode, here I can see that my new dataset called overweight and obesity is successfully connected to my dashboard. So here in the data store, I can see it here and I can use it on the dashboard. And if I want to disconnect the dataset, it's the same way. So for example, maybe I want to disconnect this one. So I go back to my library. It's this dataset. I click here and I see here that the dataset is connected to this dashboard. So I can select this dashboard and click on unlink. On the dashboard, you can also, if I go back, just to show you, so you can create here tile, but you can here create more bigger visualization. So I can add a story and here I have, okay, oh, sorry, what happened? Why? Okay, sorry. I have a little problem, but now it's okay. So here in the story, you can add a title, you can add KPI and a chart. So if I click here, it's here I have to select my data set, and then here I have all the different kind of visualization I can choose. So leaderboard, line chart, bar chart, HTML chart, table, heat map, map chart, also bubble chart. So I have a lot of different visualization I can use. So it's really easy to create dashboards. You don't really need to be expert. If your data set is really well prepared, it's really easy. If you don't have in the data set all the column and information you need, you can try to here transform the data, but it's better to do it in data flow menu. Because here, if you transform data here, like use the compute function or aggregate or everything you have here, you have to know that it will execute this transformation at the moment of or you go to the visualization. So if you have a very big data set, it can take some times to refresh. The visualization can make some time to appear. So it's better to do all the transformation data here in data flow. And on this dashboard, you transform data only because you want to maybe add a filter, like here a filter on date or some very little transformation data. Okay, so let's go to data flow. Here I can create a data flow to transform my data set. So if I create a data flow, I need to choose a name, a description, and maybe I can just show you the one that has been already created. So maybe first of all, we're gonna see this one. Here is data flow. So I have this data set, overweight and obesity, and I need to clean and filter column. So here I want to keep only 2 columns, commune and obesity. So I can show you here. Here is the preview. Maybe it's not interesting. I cannot edit my my data flow because my data flow is in production. So if I want to edit it, I need to create a branch. So I will create a branch to show you. Now I'm in my branch here, so I can edit. Okay, so here I can show you better the transformation. So here I decided to select 2 columns, so I can maybe select more if I want to add this one and keep only this column, or I can do the reverse things and delete column. I validate the step. So here I don't have preview because I didn't execute. So okay, let's execute. Okay, here I can see the log, the logging page. I can stop also my execution if I want. Okay, here everything is fine. So now I should see the result. Yeah, so I add the column, the third column. And I can, so here it's the execution reading mode, so I cannot edit. So I go back to here, edit button, and I go back to my branch, and I can now do another modification. So I can delete for example, this column. Here, I don't remember what, let's see. Here, I just rename a column, for example. So here, let's see if a column, yeah, it's this one. In the dataset here, just to show you, it's the name of the column is this one. And then after transformation, the name of the column just has been modified. So here it's low code transformation, but you can also do Python, use a Python transformation or SQL transformation. So I can show you another data flow. Here, this one, get data from API. So here, I can get data with using Python. So I can show you an example. So I can use some library and just here put the URL of API connection to get the data set I need. So here is an example of Python transformation, and then I get my result in a data set. So here is the data set. And after that, I can also add more transformation. So if I go to my branch, then I can here add SQL transformation, for example, SQL query and the data set. Okay, so now I have a new transformation here and my data set. So the data set is empty because here I need to make my query. So I don't know. Maybe this, and yeah, I can start to write the name of my dataset and just select then this one. Okay, so this is an example of all the transformation that you can use. What I didn't show you. So here, to when your modification is finished, if you want to push it to the main branch, so you can use this button, propose here, select the main branch here, and add your proposal, and then here, request. Here I can see the request. So if I do it now, it won't be, I won't be able to accept the proposal because I didn't execute my branch. I can show you. If I do this, here I have a request. Okay, I have a conflict. And I can go to the proposal, but okay, there is a problem. I didn't execute and I cannot see. I cannot accept. But maybe if I go to the other one, I can show you because we execute. Okay, if I go back here, okay, I will show you. Let's run all the data flow. Okay, now I propose my modification. The main branch. So here I can see the request, waiting for validation. Here I can see the modification. So we add this column. So I can refuse or accept. Let's go to accept. Okay, so now, alors, here I have execution history, so I can see everything, and I see, so this is my branch, and after accepting the request to merge my branch with the main, so the main just execute, everything is success. So here, if I go back, normally, yes, I have my third column, and I can also see it in the library. So it was this one. I can see here the execution time and preview, and I have my third column here. Okay, what's next? Here, module, you can use it to define maybe dictionary or function, like in Python. If you use very often the same function, you can define your function here and call this module test in your data flow. So in a Python transformation, you just need to here at the beginning import your module name. You import the module name and you will have access to the function you define in this module part. Then here is a notebook. So you can select, by default, it's the small CPU and RAM. But if you need more, you can select more. You can start and have access to a Jupyter notebook. So if you need to have access, train LLM, or I don't know, explore data in another way, you can use this notebook. Just wait for the start. Okay, just okay, we will wait a little bit, and then there is the Git menu is connected to the notebook. So here you can see all your scripts, all the branch, and then here change request. It's the same data flow, but with notebook. Okay, it takes a little bit of time. I don't know why. I think I show you everything. I don't know if you have question.
So yeah, thanks for joining the session, and also thank you for the questions and the discussions. We totally see the need and really want to explore how this could be resolved and how to make this platform really usable for sharing health data and access. So we really value your feedback, and also would like to continue these questions. And also please reach out to Sondine and her colleagues via this support email here, so you can reach the entire support team there, and then also I think bilateral discussions can follow up from that. Other than that, you will receive a follow-up email with the recording, a user manual, and also some other links to the platform. And yeah, so if you want to create an account, feel free to or reach out to the support platform to whitelist your IP. And other than that, we will have these sessions regularly, so once a month, where you can also check in, provide your feedback. Yeah, and we're really currently developing this platform any further. So please, it's a pilot. We're working on that, and we really want to make it as useful as possible for you in order to really access and share the data. So your feedback, needs, demands are very welcome for us to evolve. Thank you very much for joining and sharing your ideas and and issues with access to health data. And yeah, we're very much looking forward to work on that and to provide a solution that really fits the needs and is useful.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Goodbye.